2023 hasn't been all that great, and if I'm going to be 100% honest, it was the absolute worst season of my life. In this video, I'm going to talk about the books on my reading list, books I've read this year and am planning to read, because I feel like that would give you a better glimpse or summary of what's happened, what's continually happening as I navigate and process a loved one's passing. I don't want this video to end up being too heavy, so without further ado, let's get into it. Reality hit me hard. I was in my late 20s with my savings in the red, and with the frequent hospital visits and doctors and medicines last year, I realized that everything is just so freaking expensive. As an impulsive spender, I always justify my bad spending habits. These impulsive buys that we call retail therapy caught up to my savings, and it just snowballed from there. I woke up one day and decided that 2024 was going to be my low buy year and a year of just really saving up. I currently use a tracker for all my expenses, and I have a payday routine that I stick to. If you're interested in finding more about that, or if you want me to share personal finance stuff, comment down below and I'll make a video on it. The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel is the first book I've finished this year. I thought the points here were pretty common sense. I very quickly realized that they were addressing bad money habits that we often forget or actively choose to ignore in pursuit of ego and validation because we just want to flex. I used to be quite guilty of so many things from this book, so it's a nice wake-up call, and I highly recommend this to anyone who has been grappling with money challenges. Some key lessons for me. The first is real wealth is invisible. Second, ego is the death of wealth. Third, knowing when to stop the goalpost from moving is in itself an important financial skill. Fourth and last one, time is the highest dividend. Always remember that you're working hard and saving up because you want to enjoy more time for yourself, for your family, and for the things that actually matter. Because as I have learned and experienced firsthand, life is short and there is never enough time. Next book is I Will Teach You to Be Rich by Ramit Sethi. This is a more straightforward book with lots of application and practical advice. The author definitely has a douchebag tone to his writing, but I'm there for the insight, so it doesn't really affect me. It's a book that I will be referencing to every now and then. The last one is an audiobook I listened to. It's The Richest Man in Babylon by George Clason. I've seen this book around and I understand that it's a classic when it comes to finance books, but personally it's not for me. I did list a few good insights, and because I don't have any clips of the audiobook, I'll just share my thoughts about it while I am cooking dinner. Pay yourself first. A part of all that I earn is mine to keep. Necessary expense is self-defined. I've always been a good saver since I started working, but as my income grew and as I got promoted, I very quickly succumbed to the lifestyle changes that came with it. And it's not a bad thing. I am not demonizing treating yourself, but make sure you're spending on things that you actually love and need, and not just because you want to show off on social media and make people think that you're living an enviable life, when in reality you're just paying bills above your pay grade and accumulating debt and just overall feeling really shitty about yourself underneath the glitz and glamour.